Child predator's van leads to horrifying discovery. Oh, hide the puzzle. Should I have left with the peanut butter on my face?
I think my daughter's been taken. What do you mean? Taken by a stranger. I don't want him to kill her. I don't want to be one of those parents that are going through this.
Is the victim there as well?
When an 8-year-old girl goes missing from a busy Walmart in Jacksonville,
Chat, why'd you pick this video?
Florida on the night of June 21st,
Dude, why is it always Florida?
2013, police rushed to the scene to investigate. However, after speaking with the child's mother, unsettling details emerge, leaving them questioning whether there's more to this abduction than they've been led to believe. As stakes rise, investigators plunge into a desperate search to locate the child before time runs out. The following footage has mostly never been seen before.
He knew when the store was closing. I had a bad feeling about him.
Just after 11 p.m., dispatchers at the Jacksonville Police Department receive a 911 call from 45-year-old Rain Periwinkle with a grim concern about her young daughter.
Periwinkle. Dude, Periwinkle's such like a fun name, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like you have to say it with a British accent. Rain Periwinkle. You know?
I'm at Walmart. I think my daughter's been taken. What do you mean? Taken by a stranger. I can't find her.
Okay, ma'am, how old is your daughter?
8.5. I met him in
So
today at Dollar General. He saw that I was struggling to buy them some clothes. He drove us here to
oh no.
buy us some clothes, and the only reason I went with him because he said his wife was going to be here. Because I told him I don't take rides with strangers.
Okay, ma'am, what's your daughter's name?
Her name's Cherish.
Okay, so if you went in a car with a random dude, which I mean, first of all, you know, shady as is, but I'm confused. Like, did she like walk out of the vehicle and then he drove off with her?
After explaining that she still has her 2 other daughters with her, 5-year-old Destiny and 4-year-old Nevaeh, she continues to share more details from the incident.
Don't remember what clothes she's wearing because I'm panicking right now. I'm trying not to panic.
Okay, and she was last seen with this man?
Yes, he said he was going to McDonald's and he hasn't been there because the store is closed right now.
Okay, is he a white man or a black man?
A white man. He's got white short hair and he's got dark eyebrows.
As she continues to explain, her story takes a darker turn, revealing shocking details that make the situation far more terrifying.
I had a strange feeling about him when I first met him, and he took her to the dressing room.
Then why go with them? You had a bad feel? What?
Twice. And I was hoping that she would be okay. And I was looking at the shoes. And I didn't want him to think that I was overly protective, freaking out.
What? I didn't want this random weird stranger who was taking my daughter to the dressing room to think I'm overprotective or something. What are you talking about? What? He's a fucking random dude. That's not overprotective. That's bare minimum protective. What?
Now. But now they're not here.
When the detectives arrive to speak to Rain later that night, she begins to recount her story. However, her behavior during this interview, which one detective describes as unusual for the circumstances and a cause for concern, leaves them shrouded in uncertainty. However, her story about how she met the stranger she claims took Cherish is consistent with what she had described to 911 earlier.
He said his name is Dawn. He said he was supposed to meet his wife here, and his wife never showed up, and we've been here probably 2 hours, and she didn't show up, and
so,
I had this cart full of clothes that he said he was going to pay for with a $100 gift card, and I had a bad feeling. I thought, well, I feel like pinching myself because this is too good to be true. So I got to the checkout. He's not here. Cherish isn't here. She's 8 years old. She's supposed to go to California in the morning through the plane. And he knows, as I told him this, he knew when the store was closing. I had a bad feeling about him.
Dude, you said so many times you had a bad feeling about him. Then maybe just, trust your instincts. I don't know.
but it was her behavior.
Like, this is like a million red flags. Like, bro, I'm not trying to be like, oh, you know, bad mom, but I mean, bad mom. Okay, I am saying bad mom. You know what? Fuck it. Bad mom. Like, what are you doing?
As she explained what happened that left the detectives stricken with doubt. According to their notes, Rain appeared to have a total lack of tears when she appeared to be crying, was unusually calm, and displayed no obvious panic over the situation.
Oh, so fucking horrible mom. Never mind. Even worse.
She also repeatedly expressed concerns about the Dollar General purchases and the blue stroller she left in the suspect's van, as well as the items the Walmart employees would have to return from her shopping cart. Additionally, she expressed chilling thoughts that her daughter may have been assaulted and murdered. But these concerns were made with a noted absence of emotional response.
I don't want him to kill her. I don't want to be one of those parents that are going through this.
Isn't that interesting how she doesn't say like, yeah, she says I don't want him to kill her, but not because like, I don't want to lose my daughter. Thank you, Bex, for the 10 months. But she doesn't say, I don't want to lose my daughter. She says, I don't want to be one of those parents. What? Like she's like, she's focusing on herself in this situation. I don't want to be one of those parents. You know what I mean? I don't want to be one of those parents. Not, oh, I don't want to lose my daughter.
Her alleged emotional detachment wasn't the only detail that left them with the sinking feeling that something wasn't right. As she earlier told the 911 operator, Cherish was supposed to be getting on a plane to California the next morning. She further explained to detectives the scheduled trip was for Cherish to visit her father for the summer. According to their notes, Rain expressed anger over the situation, prompting one detective to ask her if this entire situation was an attempt to prevent Cherish from leaving. Though she insisted it wasn't, the detectives' concerns were enough to leave them questioning. Is there more to this abduction than Rain is leading them to believe? These concerns are further compounded when Rain's boyfriend, Aaron, arrives at the Walmart, and the two begin arguing over the compounded when Rain's boyfriend, Aaron...
Now, I've seen some weird spellings of Aaron, but A-H-A-R-O-N? A-H-A-R-O-N? Like, come on.
Arrives at the Walmart.
Get out of here with that.
And the two begin arguing over the money she spent at the Dollar General. Officers are forced to separate the two, urging them to stay focused on locating and returning Cherish to safety. It's now 1:10 a.m., and Cherish has been missing for over 2 hours. Up against the clock, detectives turn to surveillance footage from inside the store, in the hopes it will reveal whether Rain is telling the truth and give them any clues as to where Cherish had gone. What they'll witness as they play back the tapes will leave them stunned, turning the entire investigation on its head. Dawn's white van travels from the Dollar General with Rain and her three daughters inside.
I can't stop smelling peanut butter.
Seen on camera approaching the Walmart parking lot just before 9 p.m. Rain and her daughters Cherish, Destiny, and Nevaeh can be seen entering the store alone at 9:16 p.m. 10 minutes later, at 9:27 p.m., they enter the children's shoe section. As Rain begins browsing for shoes, the three girls can be seen wandering off into the neighboring aisle. While Rain and her daughters continue shopping, the man she's identified as Don is seen on the surveillance footage heading to the back of the store before eventually meeting up with the family. Though the camera doesn't catch it, Don slips an object into Rain's shopping cart. The later discovery of what the object was would send a chill down the detective's spine. For now, the man accompanies them as they browse the shelves and appears to be keeping a watchful eye on the young girls. At one point, Cherish and Don can be seen alone as he helps the 8-year-old try on a pair of shoes. Just after 10 p.m., Rain continues shopping with Nevaeh, while Destiny and Cherish follow Don into the children's clothing section.
Oh, God.
After disappearing from the camera's view for nearly 10 minutes, they finally re-emerge and are seen following Don through the aisles while Rain continues looking at more shoes. Over the next half hour, the girls can be seen interacting with Don and weaving through the aisles, while Rain continues to look at clothes. Although their interactions have appeared innocent so far.
So, let's say that the mom didn't have anything to do with this. Let's say the mom didn't have anything to do with this. What parent would allow her children to walk around with a random dude? Like, I'm fucking... And big if, by the way. Yeah, big if. I feel like she does have something to do with this. But, like, what the fuck?
It's Dawn's next move that leaves the detectives
Dude, is my forehead really that fucking big? Like,
with a growing sense of dread.
no, there's no
At
way.
10:38 p.m., just over an hour after first entering Walmart,
No.
Cherish can be seen following Dawn back into the shoe aisle alone. The two speak momentarily before Cherish eventually returns to her mother, speaks to her briefly, and rushes off to join Dawn once again. According to Rain, she overheard Dawn ask Cherish if she wanted to order cheeseburgers from the store's McDonald's restaurant, and she allowed her to go with him. The two make their way to the front of the store and stop in front of McDonald's. However, it's clearly closed for business. Rather than returning to Rain, Dawn makes a sharp turn toward the front door at 10:42 p.m. as Cherish follows him close behind. The two walk through the parking lot, in plain view of passing strangers and occupied vehicles. 2 minutes later, at 10:44 p.m., Dawn's van is seen pulling
Bro, it's a goddamn pedo van. Are you
out
kidding
of the
me?
parking space before driving down a dark alleyway and exiting the store onto the main road. Meanwhile, Rain seemingly has no idea her daughter has left the store.
Seemingly.
And continues shopping with her two young girls for another 15 minutes. The store announces its closing, and at 11:01 p.m., Rain, Destiny, and Nevaeh finally head to the front of the store to look for Cherish and Dawn. But despite their efforts, they're nowhere to be found.
Wow.
At 11:16 p.m., after
The
another
absolute negligence of this fucking dumb mom in plain fucking sight. I know, right? Don't worry, pig. You need a big forehead for your big brain. Thank you. At least someone gets it. My forehead's not big, though.
15 minutes of searching, Rain contacts the police. By this time, Cherish and Dawn have been gone for over 45 minutes. While the disturbing footage now has the detectives second-guessing their earlier assumptions, it's the discovery of what Dawn placed in Rain's shopping cart that truly sets them on edge. An ominous coil of rope, seemingly without purpose, was left behind by the suspect. It's now 2:10 a.m., and after reviewing the footage, the detective and sergeant in charge of the crime scene discuss the situation. They decide that there's enough evidence to support a kidnapping, and at 2:30 a.m., over 3 hours since Cherish was last seen, the Amber Alert process finally begins. The delay has stolen precious time, and now the clock is ticking faster than ever. With every second meaning the difference between life and death, they must race against time to uncover the identity of Dawn and locate Cherish before it's too late. Using the Jacksonville, Florida mugshot database, a possible suspect, 56-year-old Donald James Smith, is identified. When
Why
shown
blur?
his
Why blur?
photograph, Rain positively identifies him as Dawn.
Oh, there it is.
And eerily comments, "Yeah, you'll probably find her dead in a box."
What? Very normal thing to say. That's a very, very normal mom thing to say in that situation. Is she fucking good? No, bro, she's not. What the fuck? I mean, as you can see from everything that we just witnessed, she let her kid do whatever with a random fucking stranger all day and just let her go off on her own with this random dude. Like in plain sight of everybody. Like it's literally the mom's fault. 1,000% it's the mom's fault.
Assuring her they will do their best to recover Cherish safely.
Horrible mom.
Detectives work to secure as much information about the suspect as possible and are beyond horrified with the shocking details they soon uncover. Donald James Smith, a registered offender, has
what a
harrowing
surprise.
list of priors spanning 3 decades.
Oh, great.
These include a total of 20 arrests with 9 charges.
Bro, look at what is this phase in life? What is that phase in life? What is this? Dude, he literally like fits the pedo stereotype.
Related to criminal acts involving children. His long history includes theft, fraud, burglary, possession of illegal substances, sale of obscene materials, multiple lewd acts in the presence of children, assault of a child, and attempted kidnapping. The most jaw-dropping revelation was that Dawn had been released from prison just 21 days ago for attempting to impersonate a Department of Children's Services agent in an attempt to lure a young child away from her grandmother.
Dude, why don't we lock these people up for longer, bro? Like, goddamn.
With the horrifying truth behind Dawn's dangerous past, the race to find
Like,
Cherish
why do we gotta wait for someone to die? Why do we gotta wait for people to die?
intensifies.
Why?
But without a lead, there's little they can do but hope for a breakthrough. At 4:21 a.m., over 5 hours after her disappearance, The Amber Alert finally makes it into the hands of thousands of Florida residents. A description of Cherish, Dawn, the white van, and the missing blue stroller all reach local media channels, and it isn't long before crucial tips begin flooding in. A homeowner with claims of an unsettling discovery soon contacts the police. As he attempted to mow the lawn of his home on Rutgers Road, just 3 miles from the Walmart, he came across a baby blue stroller leaning against the side of the house. The stroller matched the description of the one Rain left in the back of Dawn's van. But that wasn't all that was discovered. In 2 large trash bins, the dollar store purchases, along with items belonging to Cherish, such as her pink headband and purple flip-flops, were found. The house is empty, and there's no sign of Cherish or Dawn having ever been inside. It's a devastating blow, but detectives are not ready to give up hope. And yet, they have no idea how disturbingly close to the truth they really are. Finally, at 8:55 a.m., 10 hours after Cherish's disappearance, a 911 call delivers the break they've been desperately waiting for.
Jackson 191 Smythe. Hi, we're calling about a suspicious van over here on Rutgers Road, a white van. It was parked behind some bushes really deep, and then we...
You know what's so interesting? Like, people in a white van are, like, notoriously, like, stereotyped of being pedophiles, yet a pedophile still ends up getting a white van. Like, how, you know what I mean? Like, you'd think these people would be like, you know, maybe I am a sexual predator and all, right? But, like, maybe I shouldn't get a white van, you know? It's a stereotype, but it's true. Yeah, I know. I guess they have their reasons for it.
I heard that it was a 8-year-old girl. Rutgers and where? Rutgers and behind Highlands Church. Behind Highlands Church. Can you give me the nearest cross street of Rutgers? Broward. Broward? Yes, ma'am, and it was a white van. It's not there anymore, but we don't know if he dumped anything because we heard a girl just got abducted from Walmart. Right. So we're not sure if that's the van, but the white van was pushed all the way to the back of the bushes this morning.
The caller's tip ignites a surge of hope, as Highlands Church is just 1 block away from where the stroller was recovered. While en route to the location, officers are hit with a stunning stroke of luck when the suspect's white van is seen driving southbound on the highway. They quickly begin to coordinate a high-stakes takedown, fueled by the knowledge that Cherish may still be alive inside and just within their grasp.
33 is second. That van just passed me at 95 heading south at Sun Avenue.
I'm right behind you, Jenny, Papa 110.
112 to that unit. Do not stop the van until we get resources to you. If you can, stay back from it. Keep them from seeing you. HQ, what's the status on the air unit and other zones? I want everybody available heading towards the interstate.
We're now passing Edgewood, still heading south.
Emergency equipment engaged. Speeds are 58 miles an hour.
791, y'all do it on this bridge right here. That way you can't run on foot.
170 to K9, we got that entrance ramp closed off. Let's go ahead and blue light them as soon as we get past this entrance ramp.
Now in position, with exits blocked and nowhere for the suspect to escape, officers blare their lights and sirens. Tensions run high as they brace themselves for the uncertainty of what comes next.
170 vehicle is pulling over at 95 southbound at 4th Street exit. 170, I want a felony takedown. Do a felony takedown.
Holy shit, the sirens.
Driver, step out of the vehicle. Face away from us. Keep your hands in the air. Stop. Take 2 steps to the left. Face away from us. Take 2 steps to the left. Put your hands in the air. Walk backwards to the sound of my voice slowly. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking.
What if it's not him, though? It is.
Take 2 more steps to the left.
I'm just curious if the mom has anything to do with this.
170, 10-9.
Begin to walk backwards again. Stop. Go down to your right knee. Go down to your left knee. Put your hands on top of your head. Remain still.
Well, let's get K9 clear the van. Got K9?
I'll call it.
Was she selling her kid to him? Maybe. I don't know.
In the vehicle.
I would bet no. Dude, okay, then the mom, it's either the mom's a part of this or she's literally the worst mother ever to exist and she should lose all of her kids. Like, if she has nothing to do with this, like, she should lose her children. 1,000%. Horrible mother.
Next occupant vehicle.
Like she's the main reason. Like she is the reason her kids, or her daughter got caught like this.
Hoping to see Cherish emerge.
Any other occupants of the vehicle, identify yourself now. The K-9 unit will be approaching.
Please.
Any other occupants of the vehicle, this is your last opportunity to stick your hands out and identify yourself. The K-9 unit is approaching.
The K-9 unit and officers approach on high alert with no idea what could await them inside.
I swear to God. God damn it.
I'll move over and try and open 95.
There's no sign of Cherish inside. Despite the tragic setback, officers relentlessly question Don for answers, who claims Cherish jumped out of his van at a stoplight and ran away. Though hopeful this could mean Cherish is still alive, detectives are immediately suspicious, as Don's pants are soaking wet. He insists he's only sweating as a result of recent substance use, but officers aren't buying it. With the
he pissed himself?
Knowledge that Highlands Church, where his van was
why do
earlier
they
spotted,
always piss themselves?
It's just beside a creek, only a block away from where the stroller was recovered. They quickly send the
guilty piss. Oh, that's got to be what it is.
Out to investigate. For now, refusing to answer further questions, Don falls silent. Their only hope is to take him in for questioning and break through his lies before it's too late. Little do they know he'll soon make a horrifying admission.
No.
Just when he thinks no one is listening.
God damn it, bro. Please, let the child live. I'm begging, bro. I need this. I need the child to live in this video, please.
Stand up. Turn. What's your name?
Donald Smith.
Donald Smith?
Yes.
Roll your hand out.
Dude, this mom should get locked up, too. Like, straight up, this mom should get locked up.
Mr. Smith, sir.
After reading him his rights, they're hopeful he'll be able to give them any information as to Cherish's current whereabouts.
We'd like to ask you questions about it. You want to talk to us? Okay. All right. Stand up. Roll pictures of you and get some swabs. Just stand right there. Put your back up against the wall.
Jesus
Once
Christ.
again, refusing
Those chairs
to speak,
are loud.
Don is photographed and told he needs to change so his wet clothing can be collected for evidence. Soon after, he's moved to a new room where he'll wait for transport to the jail. It's when he's left alone that he finally has something to say, but the horrifying words that come out leave investigators filled with unimaginable horror.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking throw up. Oh my God. I feel like I'm gonna throw up, dude. That is the most disgusting thing. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, good on her, but like, oh, it's so depressing, man. Oh my God. I hate this. Oh God. Why'd you guys make me watch this video, bro? Why'd you do this to me, chat? Oh God. Oh, dude, the mom should get the same punishment. The mom should actually get the same punishment, dude, for negligence. Oh my God. I missed it, but I'm glad oh, Amy, trust me, you do not want to hear what he just said. You do not. You would throw up. Like, no. No.
Bit me.
Well, I mean, too late. Now you know.
With enough evidence to charge Don with kidnapping, he's swiftly taken away in handcuffs. Inside the prison, Don shares with a fellow inmate what he wasn't willing to share with police. Little did he know, the entire conversation was recorded by an undercover police officer within the prison. The audio exposed harrowing thoughts that Don harbored. As a group of young girls passed through the prison,
you know, I wish I could go back to life 2 minutes ago. You know what I mean? Or actually, no, life 20 minutes ago. I wish I could go back.
And a fellow inmate can be overheard.
Wish I could go back to having peanut butter on my face, you know?
Sharing their twisted observations.
she was. That's right in my alley, right there. Huh? That's my target area right there. That's what I go after. Well, you would have fun with that one. You would keep that one locked up in the basement for a while. If I saw her at the bus stop, I'd get her. Yeah, I'd like to run into her at Walmart. Cherry got some blood on her? Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Damn, boy. She ain't had nothing like that, though. That's because she ain't black. She had a lot for a white girl.
Though shockingly vile.
Dude, this is like, I've seen so many videos of like pedos getting caught and stuff. This is honestly by far like the most disgust, like just hearing him talk about shit like, oh my God, this is, and it's so preventable. It's so preventable. Like all the mom had to do was be a mother and not let your child walk around with a random dude you just met. That's all you had to do.
The audio recordings barely scratched the surface of the horrors the K-9 unit would uncover in the early hours of that fateful morning as they searched the creek near Highlands Church. Fresh tire tracks extending from the church would lead the officer deeper into the woods. They next find a white plastic shopping bag, along with a wet black sock. As they followed the trail, they made a heartbreaking discovery, one that was more gruesome than they could have ever imagined. 8-year-old Cherish Periwinkle was found nude from the waist down, submerged in the murky water, half wedged beneath a fallen tree. A later autopsy would reveal that she was violated before being strangled to death. DNA evidence collected from Cherish would match that of Don Smith. Despite the overwhelming evidence, Don shockingly pleaded not guilty and left his fate for a jury to decide. He also attempted to suppress the jail recordings, arguing they were a violation of his privacy. The chilling audio was played for the jury at his trial in February of 2018. After only 19 minutes of deliberation, they unanimously found him guilty of kidnapping, battery, and first-degree murder. Donald J.
What about the mom? The mom should get the same fucking shit. The mom should get something. She should lose her children. Like, oh my, this is this is all, I'm sorry, this is all the mom's fault. Like, I don't care what anyone says. This is literally all the mom's fault. This is all on the mom. 100% all on the mom. Like, I can't. Like, obviously this guy did it, but he was gonna do it to any child. He was literally gonna do it to any child he could fucking find. But the mom literally just gave her child to him. She literally just gave her child away. That feels victim blamey? 1000% it is, and it is her fault. Oh, is the mom the victim? No, the fucking child is the victim. It's not the mom. The mom's not a victim of anything. It's her fucking job to protect her child. And what did she do? She let this random fucking creep, which she mentioned multiple times that she was uncomfortable with, and she just let her daughter walk away with him. Like, don't you fucking come to me and be like, oh yeah, it's victim blaming. Fuck you, dude. The child is the victim. The fucking child is the victim. God damn it, dude.
James Smith was sentenced to death and remains incarcerated at the Union Correctional Institution in Ryford, Florida, where he awaits this sentencing.
Yeah, exactly. She was only thinking about her getting free stuff. She wasn't thinking about her daughter's safety whatsoever.
To be carried out. Rain's other two children, Nevaeh and Destiny, were removed from her custody in the month following Cherish's abduction.
Yes, thank God. Thank God. At least the other kids are finally safe.
You guys aren't gonna arrest
because no child should have a mother like that. No child. Oh my God. Dude, that video, oh my God, that pissed me off more than anything, man. Oh my God. As a parent, that's just like, that hits so different.
Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.